Welcome to this demonstration of high-tech solutions built on the Microsoft platform, featuring Microsoft Dynamics CRM. In today's economy, high-tech manufacturers and distributors operate in an increasingly multi-channel environment, involving call centers, websites, and mobile employees. At a time when organizations are looking for ways to control costs, high-tech firms face numerous challenges, including managing sales leads across multiple channels and ensuring timely and accurate customer orders, assembling accurate financial projections and product manufacturing timelines, and providing knowledge-centered self-service case management that is KCS verified. To help firms meet these challenges, Microsoft and our broad array of industry partners are developing a new generation of solutions built on Microsoft Dynamics CRM. These solutions are familiar, connected, and intelligent, offering you the power of choice for deployment on-premises or in the cloud. For example, the Axonom solution you're about to see is already delivering positive results in the high-tech industry. Examples of the value customers are experiencing include a 90% reduction in quote generation and approval times, a doubling of solution adoption by third-party partners, and annual savings of over $350,000 with improved response times. The Axonom solution can also be taken on the road, right to the customer. Axonom Powertrak is available for all of the most popular tablets and mobile devices. The scenario you're about to see follows a new customer through a typical sales process, and then moves on to highlight customer support after the sale. We'll begin this scenario in the role of April Reagan, a sales agent for Contoso Entertainment Systems, a company that sells audio-visual equipment. As a sales agent, April is responsible for receiving inbound calls, gathering lead qualification data, and distributing leads for follow-up. When April takes a call from a new customer, she uses Powertrak Call Center, the lead intake tool that is integrated into the Axonom solution. April has just received a call from a new prospect interested in purchasing audio-visual equipment for an upcoming software trade show. With the customer on the line, April enters the contact information. The Powertrak system walks April through a series of qualifying questions to ask the new lead, such as how much budget this person has allocated for the purchase and the prospect's company size. These questions have been designed by Contoso's management team to consistently qualify incoming leads and streamline the sales process. Now that the intake process is complete, April submits the lead for follow-up by a regional sales manager. When she does, the Axonom solution automatically routes the record to the right person, according to the region where the lead is located. April is now ready to receive the next call. Now, let's look at the experience from the perspective of Jeff Hay, a regional sales manager for Contoso. Jeff has received the new lead via Microsoft Dynamics CRM and has already followed up with the prospect to learn more about her needs for the upcoming trade show. Next, Jeff will convert the lead to an opportunity and use the Axonom solution to prepare a detailed product quote and update his sales forecast. Jeff opens the lead, which has been assigned to him based on the business logic from the Powertrak intake tool. He then converts the lead and creates an account, opportunity, and contact record. Based on his conversation with the prospect, Jeff assigns the opportunity type Net VX Series Kit, the equipment category for trade shows. Now that the opportunity is saved, Jeff is ready to generate a quote for the new customer. To do this, he goes to the Axonom Product Configurator. The Axonom Product Configurator presents Jeff with a list of products based on the opportunity type he entered. Across the top of the screen, the steps required for completing this quote accurately are displayed, and the Axonom Product Configurator will guide Jeff through these steps one by one. First, he selects a voice controller and chooses a quantity. Next, the Axonom solution presents Jeff with a specific list of power supply units that work with the selected voice controller. This guidance saves time and prevents costly errors. Next, the Axonom solution prompts Jeff to select the required user interfaces. The configurator displays a list of services based on the products that have been selected. The service rates and amounts have been defined based on business rules and limits established by Contoso. For example, if someone who is unfamiliar with these requirements tries to enter an amount that is below the minimum limit, the configurator will notify the user and enforce the minimum amount. The ability to design and enforce these rules helps Contoso lower training costs and minimize data entry errors. In this last step, Jeff sees a complete summary of products and services and can write in any supplemental products he wants to add. He can also apply approved discounts on a line-item basis. The Axonom solution generates the final quote, which can be exported in several formats and sent to the new customer. To ensure timely and accurate sales forecasting, the Axonom solution immediately asks Jeff whether he wants to include this new quote in his sales forecast. In fact, based on the positive conversation Jeff had with this new prospect, he anticipates that the company will be making similar purchases on a periodic basis. He decides to spread those recurring purchases over the next 3 periods of his forecast. The Axonom forecasting tool makes this type of revenue projection fast and easy, helping Jeff publish accurate data, but still spend the most time with customers. The Axonom forecast tool provides Jeff with a global forecast covering Asia, Europe, and the United States. He drills down into the East region. Here he sees the numbers for the East region, including his recently entered quote and the estimates he spread across future periods. Jeff can also filter the forecast view to display forecast versus actual values. Because the Axonom solution integrates with Contoso's ERP systems, Jeff is able to see how the forecast compares with actuals in real time. Now that the sales process is complete, let's switch to a support scenario. In this case, a few months have passed since the customer made their purchase from Contoso. Now the customer is experiencing an issue with a product. To resolve this, they place a call that is received by one of Contoso's channel support partners. Partners like Elizabeth are responsible for providing phone support, consulting a knowledge base for troubleshooting, and forwarding unresolved cases to the company's support engineers. Let's see how the Powertrak portal makes her job easier. When answering a customer support call, Elizabeth opens a new case in the Powertrak portal. The portal guides Elizabeth through the support steps outlined by Contoso. First, she confirms the caller's contact information. She specifies the product the customer is calling about. She clarifies that the customer is experiencing a hardware issue. Elizabeth names the new case for easy reference. Next, Elizabeth performs a search of the Contoso knowledge base for articles related to the issue. To make things easier, Powertrak pre-populates the search field based on her previous entries. As a result of her search, Elizabeth sees articles that have been created by Contoso to help its support partners troubleshoot common issues. Integrated communications using Microsoft Lync makes it possible for Elizabeth to communicate instantly with available authors, to ask questions, and speed resolution whenever possible. Elizabeth talks her customer through the steps in the knowledge base document. In some cases, the knowledge base information does not resolve the customer's issue. When this happens, Elizabeth leaves the resolution field empty. She proceeds with submitting the case for follow-up by a Contoso support engineer. The Powertrak portal provides Elizabeth with a case number that the customer can use for future reference. Lastly, let's complete this service scenario with a look at how the Axonom solution simplifies issue resolution. In this example, we'll see how this case is escalated for resolution by a Contoso support engineer. Thomas begins his day in Microsoft Outlook. Seamless integration with Microsoft Dynamics CRM means he can be more productive, all within a familiar environment. He receives an alert with a link to a new case requiring resolution. Thomas conducts a technical review of the motherboard in the testing labs at Contoso and arrives at a solution involving the hardware settings. Now that Thomas has identified the information required to resolve the case, he can easily create a new knowledge base article for support personnel to reference if this issue ever comes up again. With just a few clicks, the Axonom solution automatically generates a document that can be added to the list of relevant resources offered to service partners for self-service case resolution by call center representatives. This unique approach to knowledge-centered support is one of the ways in which the Axonom solution helps high-tech companies save time and money on customer support. The new knowledge base article is stored in the document repository at Contoso. From here, the document can be easily searched and sent anywhere it is needed within the organization, or accessed directly from within Microsoft Dynamics CRM. As you've just seen, the Axonom Powertrak solution, built on Microsoft Dynamics CRM, provides a familiar, connected, intelligent solution developed specifically to meet the needs of the high-tech industry. This solution provides the power of productivity and the power of choice, enabling you to deploy either on-premises or in the cloud. For more information, contact your Microsoft or Axonom representative. Thanks for watching.